Personally, I love thinking about college football realignment and thinking about where some schools may end up. If Team A goes to Conference A, will they be able to become national title contenders, or will they stumble and look back at the glory days? I'm looking at you, Nebraska, unfortunately. Last summer, Texas and Oklahoma kickstarted college football realignment when they announced they were going to be joining the SEC. The Big 12 looked like it may be coming to an end, but the remaining 8 members stayed calm and the conference proceeded to add BYU, Cincinnati, Houston, and UCF to bring their total to 12. People linked to the conference have said the conference may want to be a 14-team league. While this may change with a new commissioner, I thought it would still be interesting to look at why Memphis would fit in the Big 12. When the Big 12 was looking for their 4 new members, they looked at media market, historical performance and stature in revenue sports, undergraduate enrollment and alumni base, academic profile, athletic budget, athletic facilities, history of NCAA infractions, and, big as anything else, trusted connections to millionaires and/or billionaires with money to bestow, or so you would think. BYU, Houston, and UCF were no-brainers, but you could make the argument Memphis lost out to Cincinnati as one of the first 4 additions. According to CBS Sports, the Bearcats are better historically in men's hoops than football. Their market ranks 37th to Memphis's 51st. Critically, Cincinnati is in Ohio, which is one of the 5 best football states. The Memphis Tigers are a historically bad football program with recent football success. With that being said, they've had a great basketball program and play in a basketball-loving city. The Tigers even have gone to a New Year's Six Bowl under Mike Norvell before he left for Florida State, so they've become known for their football program in recent years. The Athletic ran a poll asking fans who they would want the Big 12 to add if they were to expand to 14 teams. They included Arizona and Arizona State as options, not because adding them seems likely, but merely to gauge the interest among Big 12 fans and attempt to swipe them from the Pac-12. Not surprisingly, Arizona State and Arizona received the most votes as potential expansion candidates, 62.5% and 61.9% respectively. Memphis was the 3rd best with 45.9%, followed by Boise State with 30.9%, SMU 29.8%, and Colorado State with 21%. When it comes to football, going back to the start of the 2021 season, Memphis was one of 5 FBS programs to have 8 wins or more in each season of the college football playoff era. The list included Alabama, Clemson, Georgia, and Oklahoma. That number gets a little manipulated because of the canceled games in 2020, so some schools did not make the list like Ohio State. Unfortunately, they went 6-6 last season and have gone 70-32 since 2014. They've also had 3 different head coaches throughout that time period. Memphis's average attendance of 36,545 fans from 2015 to 2019 surpassed the average of Houston with 32,378 and is comparable to the average of UCF, 38,103 during that time period, and was more than Cincinnati's school record turnout 35,984 from 2019. The school also sits less than 500 miles from the Big 12 headquarters, roughly half the distance of every non-Houston addition to the conference. FedEx, AutoZone, and International Paper are located in the city along with Nike's biggest distribution center. Athletic Director Laird Veach spent a majority of his career working in the Big 12 and played for Bill Snyder at Kansas State, so he also knows the conference very well. Like I mentioned before, Memphis is also a historically great basketball program and would join a premier basketball conference that has Baylor, West Virginia, Kansas, and Texas Tech, among many other great programs as a part of it. Memphis is also in SEC territory, which can be viewed from 2 perspectives. Positive, it is invading the SEC. Negative, the state overall is firmly Tennessee orange, and there are tons of Ole Miss and Mississippi State fans in the area as well. Chances are, if there's a good player in Memphis, the Tigers are the last option, not the first. So why should the Big 12 stay away from Memphis? Well, let's start off with the fact that the football program, like I previously mentioned, is historically bad. There were questions around the stadium, but there looks to be plans surrounding an on-campus stadium and or upgrades to their current stadium situation. There are some concerns around the academics, which are trending upward for the university. The basketball program, though, is also under NCAA investigation for 4 Level 1 rule violations and 2 Level 2. According to the commercial appeal, the most grievous allegations suggest that Coach Hardaway and his staff failed to exercise institutional control in the program, obstructing the NCAA's investigation, neglected to report acts of noncompliance during Hardaway's tenure, and tampered with evidence. Who knows what will come out of all this, and if it will affect Memphis' bid to join the Big 12 if they expand. I like Memphis football, and I think they are one of the better choices if the Big 12 is unable to raid the Pac-12, which I don't foresee happening. Due to where they are located and what they bring, they are named to watch for future conference expansion. What do you think? Should the Big 12 add Memphis, and if not, who should they consider adding instead? If they even should continue to expand. Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more college football content, and check out one of my other videos the algorithm knows you will love right here. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, remember to embrace the grind.